It's always expected that anytime the Nigerian Football Federation is getting together to have the annual general congresses, people expect that there should be rancor. But you see, as Nigerians, we must start thinking ahead. Fights don't solve problems. And for us, that as a Congress, the aim is to see how we can grow the game of football in Nigeria. There was a misconception that this annual general meeting was meant for reviewing and adopting a new status. That was not what we're here for. Yes, there's a team in place already. The status is being reviewed in line with officials of FIFA. You could see we had 2 representatives of FIFA here and 1 representative of CAF. And we've sat down with them. We've had extensive discussions. We looked at areas that need to be reviewed. And I believe that in due course, the NFF management will present the proposed status to the general public for their viewing, and hopefully we'll have an extraordinary congress later in the year where we'll adopt the new status.
This AGA has been a wonderful one. We want to thank members of Congress for being on the same page with the Executive Committee of Nigerian Football Federation, and for the very smooth way it went. We need unity, we need cooperation, we need understanding for the league to grow. Getting sponsors into the league is a direct fallout of the hard work we have put into it in the last 2 years since we came on board. When we came on board, we had a clear mandate from Alhaji Ibrahim Gusso, the president of NFF, to make the league better. We have succeeded in doing that, and now corporate bodies are beginning to identify with us. Just last week, we unveiled a partnership with BetPower. They are in 2 other few jurisdictions in Africa. They were impressed with what we are doing in NNL, and we started discussion with them, and the discussions was very fruitful. At the end of the day, we have unveiled them as our partners, and the biggest beneficiary of that partnership are the players and the coaches, who will be paid what they call a locker room bonus. Immediately after a game, starting from November 8th, during our season opener in Makurdi, each player will be getting bonus of 56,400 naira after every game.
First of all, I must thank the federal government of Nigeria under the able leadership of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who has been very supportive to football through the National Sports Commission now. Also to the governor of Oyo State, because who make this environment to be very conducive for us to have this very important annual general assembly for 2025. Sometimes people try to not look at things the way they are. They try to give it a different meaning. We have started the process of amending our status. It's a process. It's not something that you just come and do it overnight. The process has started. We have taken upon us that we surely amend this status, because it's part of the things that Nigerians are complaining. Since 2010, this status has not been amended, and we have just started the process. We had a little seminar with people about 2 days ago, yesterday morning, which we look at key areas that we can amend, and then we look at the areas of governance that people will not allow anybody to touch those areas, because the key thing is now we must be very careful about ethics and governance in the administration of football, and people has a lot of interest in that. So we have a very good conversation, and the process is on now. And by the grace of God, in the next couple of months, we are going to call for an extraordinary congress where we will look at that document holistically and see how we can come up with some amendments.
Like I just said now, the fact that all our efforts were having support, first is motivating for us to keep putting the effort, and also were encouraged. Well, yesterday, the first wide-body head at Ibadan Airport. It's a big and momentous event for us. If you link it with the infrastructure that we've put in place, you know that